Hello, YouTube. I am Archer Charlotte, and I'm going to talk a little bit about something that I think we all need to be talking about, which is life insurance. I was just on here listening to someone talk about it, and I know people don't always have their ducks in order, but this is something that you need to have in order when you are considering having a family or being married. Is an item that needs to be in your life. It needs to be implemented. It needs to have your full undivided attention, and you need to make sure that you understand what policy you have taken now, how much your policy is. The one thing that I'm going to say that I got from the YouTube guide that I was listening through yeah, I think it's called AccuOne. Did I write that? AccuQuote. I'm sorry. The one thing that I really like that I heard him say was die with your policy in force. And basically, that is, it's not so much, it's not term, it's ROP. Um, and you have a policy that's out, and if you die, you're dying with your policy being enforced, and your family will um, receive money, opposed to if you have a term life insurance for 30 years, and um, if you expire before that 30 years, you know, it's it's a little bit technical, um, and hard for me kind of to explain it to you, because I would prefer like people to watch the segment for themselves so they could really, really fully get to understand. Because I understand it as I'm watching it, but to convey it back to other people is a little bit more, because it's not really my area of life insurance and whatnot. But I know personally for me now, and I was sitting here and I was thinking about it, what kind of life insurance do I want to get? I want to, number one, go with AccuQuote, and for number two, make sure my policy that I have is going to be implemented. That it would be a policy that's, that I would die with my policy in force. So I don't know how many of you on here have life insurance, how many of you on here have term life, whole life, but you really need to check what you have. Make sure if you do not have none life insurance whatsoever, that you do get some, because this way, when you are no longer here, there's money there to bury you, and there's money there, that you left, for your children behind. So I just thought I would just stop in and just do this real quick. It's a no brainer for me. So life insurance, you need life insurance. So if you don't have none, I suggest you get on to looking for some, and asking questions. And a lot of life insurance has to deal with how much you have to pay and your health, and questions like that and everything. But it's good to have something, so when you are no longer here, your family can bury you in a respectful way, um, and that's not a burden on them. They're not on Facebook doing a GoFund, or asking families to chip in here and chip in there. So it's our responsibility, that we are adults now, to put this into play and have it in our lives. So that's all I have to say. And if you have any questions whatsoever, comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit your notification on so you know the next segment and what I am covering on that segment. And in the meantime, y'all have a blessed one.